Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, February 3rd, 2026. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. I think there was a bit of a melt-off yesterday, so that is encouraging. But Punxsutawney Phil did see his shadow, so 6 more weeks of winter. And a rumor of some snow a little bit later on this week, but I'm going to leave that one to George. It's Boomer Trivia time, and this one is a really easy one. What giant artist of the 1970s went on to create the soundtrack for Disney's The Lion King? Stick around, I'll have that answer in about 5 minutes, and we do have some news, so shall we? Annapolis Mayor Jared Littmann has relieved Police Chief Edward Jackson from command of the Annapolis Police Department, citing differing approaches to management, and has appointed Captain Amy Miguez as acting chief. Apparently, Littmann asked for his resignation last week, and the former chief refused and was terminated yesterday afternoon. Now, Miguez is a 25-year veteran of the Annapolis Police Department, currently serving as Administrative Services Captain, with leadership experience across patrol, investigations, community outreach, and public information. Littmann said that the city will prioritize hiring a permanent city manager before launching a search for the next permanent police chief. And from where I stand, Acting Chief Miguez is a great choice, and there is no need to look any further than her for the next chief. In other Annapolis police news, officers have identified the woman found deceased in Truxtun Park along a trail as Portia Latrice Jones, a 44-year-old transient woman from California. Now, remember, police were called at about 2:30 p.m. on Wednesday, January 28th, to the trail near the tennis courts, and preliminary information indicates she may have slipped due to icy conditions. An autopsy is pending, and police say that there is no foul play suspected. A long-running dispute between some Eastport residents and Forward Brewing is headed to the City of Annapolis Board of Appeals tonight, with outdoor operations and noise at the center of the conflict. Neighbors say that the brewery expanded heavily into outdoor space during the pandemic, using its parking lot and additional areas, and that scale never meaningfully returned to what they believe was originally intended to be a small tap room with limited outdoor seating. Now, supporters argue that Forward is a popular community-oriented small business that found its footing during COVID and is trying to stay viable. Residents say they have filed complaints but believe the city's response was inconsistent, including complaints being closed without clear explanations, and they want clarity on what rules apply, how enforcement works, and why the situation dragged on. The case also highlights Eastport's mixed-use reality, homes and businesses woven together, raising the question of where lively neighborhood ends and near-permanent outdoor event space begins. I was pretty critical in an editorial grading Annapolis's recent ice and snow response to a C at best, arguing that while the storm was extreme, the city's planning and execution left avoidable hazards across emergency routes and key intersections. I credit the city for strong communication, frequent alerts, and helpful messaging, but that didn't translate into the streets that function safely, especially where the crash risk is the highest. Specific problem spots that I noted were Georgetown Road at Bay Ridge Road, Bay Ridge Avenue at Forest Drive turning onto Hilltop Lane, Bay Ridge Avenue at Tyler Avenue, and Duke of Gloucester Street approaching Compromise Street, and also along Bay Ridge Avenue in Eastport, which remained narrowed well after the storm. I argue that the city should enforce snow emergency routes before the storms, treat intersections as priority 1, avoid creating choke points with plowing decisions, and build a volunteer system to help seniors and residents with disabilities. I also take aim at the tone around the parking and sidewalk shoveling enforcement. And finally, in a parting shot, I called out an alderman who said that bare pavement was more dangerous. Perhaps we need a budget to buy more snow to keep our roads safe. The Anne Arundel County Chamber of Commerce is changing up their leadership, with President and CEO Mark Kleinschmidt stepping down after 7 years and Amy Berry promoted to succeed him. The chamber credited Kleinschmidt with guiding one of Maryland's largest chambers through the pandemic and maintaining a focus on advocacy and support for local employers. Anne Arundel County is an extraordinary place to live and build a business, Kleinschmidt said, adding that the chamber is well positioned for continued success with Berry taking over. Now, Barry took over yesterday, and Kleinschmidt will stay through February 27th to support that transition. Barry did join the chamber back in November of 2019, overseeing membership and marketing, and is a 2025 graduate of Leadership Anne Arundel. WRNR is bringing back two familiar voices as the Annapolis-based rock station continues its return to the FM dial at 93.5. Neither of those is me. Longtime on-air personalities Bob Waugh and Carrie Evans will join the lineup in mid-February, adding to a relaunch that's already been building momentum. Starting February 14th, Bob will host Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., saying he is eager to get back on the air and tap into years of local music memories, while joking that he now just needs to figure out where he put his headphones and that RE20 microphone. Starting on February 16th, Carrie is going to take over R&R Cafe, which will air Monday through Friday from noon to 2 p.m., calling her return a, quote, full circle moment and praising the new owners for working to honor the station's history. Now, Kirk Litton, who's the managing partner, said adding Waugh and Evans to the team feels like we just won the Powerball. That station can be heard at 93.5 FM, 8:10 a.m., and via online streaming and major radio apps. This weekend on the Local Business Spotlight, we're going to be talking bundt cakes and nothing bundt cakes. See what I did there? That's going to drop at noon on Saturday, so you want to be sure to give that a listen. And today is Ticket Tuesday, and I do have some tickets again. Thank you to ramsheadonstage.com, and I want you all to go there and check out all the great shows that are coming up. But if you are feeling lucky, I have tickets to see Tinsley Ellis on the 11th, local fave Ray Weaver all the way from Denmark, supported by Meg Murray and Madison Bailey on the 24th, and Zebra, the 50th anniversary tour on the 25th. This is going to be a fantastic show. If you'd like to see any one of them, get in touch with me. I might just hook you up. And by now, you know the drill. Please let your friends, neighbors, and colleagues all know about our daily news recap email. It is free. It comes to your inbox every night at 7 p.m. and is going to keep you up to speed on all the top local news stories. Plus, it's paywall free, and I got a link right here in the show notes for you. All right, let's put this puppy to bed with a quick thank you to you. We also want to thank our sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Macmedics, and Hospice of the Chesapeake. As for that trivia question, of course it was none other than Sir Elton John. Now you just need to chill out because we have George Young in your local Anne Arundel County weather coming right up in about a minute, so hang tight.
There are more than 500 pets in the care of the SPCA of Anne Arundel County that need good homes, and they have so much to offer the rest of us. At Annapolis Subaru, we are committed to helping the SPCA see that these animals stay safe and healthy. All year long, Annapolis Subaru partners with the SPCA to host pet adoption events, sponsor vaccination clinics, and community events. We feature pets on our weekly Canines and Crosstreks podcast. Our associates and our Subaru customers show up in packs at the Walk for the Animals and Lights on the Bay events. You can help our SPCA find loving homes for these pets. Volunteer, donate, foster, read a book, scratch some ears, or rub some bellies. Show up for the pets in the care of the SPCA of Anne Arundel County.
Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Hey everyone, this is George Young with your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief weather forecast for Tuesday, February 3rd. Yesterday was a step in the right direction, and today will be even better with temps up around 40 degrees this afternoon. But we might see a little snow overnight tonight ahead of more cold air. Look for mixed skies today with temps in the upper 30s to maybe lower 40s with a chance for some late night snowfall, most likely resulting in a coating to maybe a half inch or an inch, with more mixed skies tomorrow and temps in the low to mid 30s ahead of plenty of sunshine Thursday with highs only near 30 degrees, with Friday then bringing more mixed skies and highs in the mid to upper 30s. As for the weekend, temps will drop back down into the mid 20s, 4 p.m. highs both Saturday and Sunday despite plenty of sunshine, with highs Monday only around 30 degrees as well. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young for Eye on Annapolis Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe, and be sure to visit eyeonannapolis.net/weather for the latest conditions and forecast information for the Annapolis region, so you can always stay weather informed.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mac Medics in Severna Park, where appointments are not necessary. Mac Medics is an Apple-authorized premium service provider. Mac Medics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Mac Medics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Mac Medics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.